So nothing happened. Nothing is wrong. But why does it feel like something terrible is about to happen? Day 64 proving it's not all in your head, and today we're talking about random waves of dread or doom that come out of nowhere. And this is a frustrating one because you can't explain it to anyone because there's nothing to explain. There's nothing to point out. So I'm diving right in with progesterone dropping. We know this happens mid-30s and will continue to drop. And this is our calm down hormone. So it's going to have a direct anti-anxiety effect on our nervous system. It could be blood sugar crashing. We know we get hangry when we skip a meal, but blood sugar can drop fast, and then your body is going to release adrenaline. Adrenaline is going to produce that physical sense of fear and dread when there is nothing to be afraid of. And these waves can hit in the afternoon when you've not eaten anything in a while and your blood sugar is kind of on a roller coaster. Then we have estrogen fluctuating, right, in perimenopause. So this is going to affect our serotonin production. So when estrogen swings, serotonin swings with it. So low serotonin is going to directly produce those feelings of dread or hopelessness as our estrogen is on a low at that point. And along those lines, there could be issues in the gut with some inflammation. So we make about 90% of our serotonin in the gut. Not all of this makes it to the brain, but it's still an important amount. So when that gut bacteria is imbalanced, there's inflammation going on, that's going to affect our body's ability to make that serotonin, and we can definitely have some of that emotional issue going on. There may be some issues going on with the thyroid as well, because our thyroid regulates how fast or slow everything in the body is going to run, and that's going to include our nervous system. So if it's fluctuating between states of hypo or hyper, you may have a nervous system that's pretty calm one moment, and then it's going to get revved up and you'll get a wave of panic and dread or doom out of nowhere. And this is something that some people just don't connect to the thyroid. So all of my clients get a full thyroid panel. I don't just operate on TSH alone. That's not giving us the whole story there. I always run a full panel for blood sugars. I want to know fasting glucose, insulin, C-peptide, fructosamine, GGT, all of it, because glucose is not going to tell us everything. And then of course, a gut health test, because that's going to let us know, is there inflammation going on? Is there anything going on that's going to affect that serotonin production that we can take care of? So one quick win is to make sure you're eating regularly. So if that wave hits, check in, have some protein, healthy fat immediately. Then we can get that blood sugar under control. So this will let you know if it's blood sugar driven, because in about 15 to 20 minutes, that edge should come off and then you should feel a little bit better there. And then if you're not getting the relief, then we know it's not blood sugars. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to this, because this is a topic that doesn't get talked about often, and I think we should bring it out there and let other women that are navigating perimenopause know that they're not alone.